M-E-T-H-O-D, man. M-E-T-H-O-D, man. Hey, you, get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my style. Who be getting planned when they come to
What's up, everybody? This is All Things Beer 510, and today we bringing you a review from 5050 Brewing out of Truckee, California. This is Eclipse. Eclipse is an annual release, different color waxes, high price point, different barrels, different variations. This is the Apple Brandy 2016 version. We're gonna get a smell, get a taste, see what it do. But I'm very interested to see what this tastes like, and does it live up to the $25 to $35 range as far as for price point. 2017 release, I think is happening this weekend or the next couple days. And if you're not familiar, they just have a whole bunch of different barrels and variations. Brewed with honey, a stout brewed with honey. It's 11%. They have apple brandy. They have a cognac version. This year they have a maple version, a whiskey version, just different types of barrels, whiskey barrels, bourbon barrels, different spirit barrels. Yeah, but it's a very high price point. So Truckee, California, close to Lake Tahoe, close to Reno, things of that nature. So first time having this beer, very interested. I haven't had too many apple brandy. The best apple brandy beer I've ever had, one of the best beers I've ever had was Prairie's vanilla, or not vanilla, but apple brandy noir. But it had vanilla, it had chocolate, it had the apple brandy. It was sweet. It was, you can taste the brandy barrels. Everything was perfect. That's one of my favorite beers from them. So this has it has a lot to live up to. So without further ado, let's get a pour. So yeah, when a beer is when a beer let me switch that around for you guys. When a beer is 25 to 30 bucks with all this great beer that's around, is it worth it? That's what people are going to discuss. Is this price point worth it? Well, let's get a smell and let's take a look at the beer. 50/50. All right. Wow. Okay, so one thing you do get with this beer, I smell the sweetness. I do get some brandy out of this beer. Actually, it has some nice vanilla notes, little toffee notes as well. And then I don't get any honey with this beer, but I do get some toffee. I do get some vanilla, and I am getting the brandy out of this. It's not as potent and as aroma as the Prairie Apple Brandy. I mean, right when I opened that, I smelled that right away. This does not smell like that, but it does. It is evident. The brandy is evident in this one. So let's get a taste. Okay. Out the gate, it's not apple brandy noir. It's not that. And so I'm gonna say that is it 25, $35 worth? I would say no. They probably, in my opinion, need to lower that a little bit. I got this at Craft Beer and Wine in Alameda last year. I think like December of last year. When I went to Portland in December, they had a boatload of these as well. All the variations, 2015 as well. But is it a good beer? Yes, it is a good beer. Is it apple brandy noir? No. But you do get the brandy notes. It is very sweet. It's a little thin. I like my stouts fudgy, so it does not pack a punch as far as the mouthfeel goes. But as far as flavor, the brandy does stick out. You have nice toffee, nice vanilla, some caramel out of that. It's not thick, but it does have a silky, nice taste. It's very smooth. For 11% beer, it's kind of easy drinking as well. It's just hard to compare this to apple brandy because I feel that's a world-class beer, and I feel that this is a few notches below. On Untapped, I give apple brandy a 5. I would give this a 4. It's not a bad beer, but when you're $35, $30, $25, every beer in my opinion should be A plus. I'm pretty sure that's what they're aiming for, but it's a good beer. It's good. It's just not worth 25, 30, $35. Yeah, very silky smooth. And you do get the brandy out of this one. It is sweet, but it's just not. I've had better at lower price points. Let's put it that way. That does not make it a bad beer. It just doesn't make it worth the price. So if they drop that price, maybe I would higher my rating. When you see something that is $30, you expect it to be the craziest beer ever, and it should be. But with that said, it's a good beer. I wouldn't recommend, maybe just one time buying a variation of your favorite type of barrel, just to see if it is worth it for you. There's a couple other variations that I'm just interested in seeing. I do have a vanilla one that I might review for you guys. So yeah. So other than that, B plus beer. I would say B plus beer. Just lower the price a little bit, because if you want to get the whole collection, that's 12 bottles, I believe, at $30. That's a lot of money, and so I wouldn't tell you guys to go out and spend all your money on all 12. Just find a couple that you like and maybe just cellar it for a year or not, and see what it tastes like. Until next time, you guys take care. I'm out. Peace.